and Talia Caldwell, head coach Lindsay Gottlieb. We'll start with opening comments from Coach, and then we'll open it up for questions for the girls. Coach.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. This was a fun game in our building. It was great that it was our first weekend home game with the Cow Kids Day, because I think the fans saw a really exciting, fun brand of basketball. I'm most proud of the fact that I think our players in a one-day prep really owned the game plan. I think they were committed to stopping Oregon's signature running gun style, and also let people know that we have a style too that's hard to stop. I thought our defense in the first half was particularly good, and I was really, really proud of that effort. And then obviously we knocked down shots. I will say something about Mikayla, sitting here to my left. We've talked all year about having depth, and sometimes that means there's a lot of people on the team probably want them to play more, but they're committed to doing what we need to do for the team to win, and there's nobody who buys into that more, who's in the gym more. She's probably our highest basketball IQ kid, and so it was really good, fun for me to see her knock down shots, but not surprising. Fu was out, she stepped up, she did her job, and I think everyone else really fed off of that. And I thought our bigs did a tremendous job on the boards. As much as Oregon likes to run, we like to rebound, and I think we let our strength be the major factor today. So just proud of our effort and the young women that I had fortunate to coach.
Questions?
Coach, can you speak a little about the dynamic? It seems like on the court, you guys don't only rely on one guard to take the ball up. You have Eliza, you have Lasia, you have Brittany, you have Mikayla, all good with the ball, all guards who can shoot.
Right.
How does that dynamic really help the team so far?
Well, I think our versatility in general, and I think we have bigs that are also pretty interchangeable, and it makes it a lot easier for us to play how we want to play, which is fast. We talked about that from the beginning, that there doesn't have to be one person that we wait and get the outlet, people running the wings. So I think it gives us a dynamic where we're tougher to guard because you can't focus on one person, and I think our guards share the ball really well, and I think they know their strengths and they play to those strengths, so that's definitely an advantage.
Well, let's hear from the junior Talia. Talia, before the upcoming season, it seemed like the free throw line, you would always be able to get to the basket, make a hard, tough shot, and then at the free throw line, you had some issues. Now 3 for 4. There's so much confidence in the paint for you. How's that transition coming to your junior year so far?
Yeah, for me, it's really just been confidence, which has helped. Believing that I always knew I worked hard, put the time in, so it made it more frustrating if I didn't make shots. So now it's just confidence. You do. You can't control every little thing. Just go out there and do it, and just stop thinking so much. So yeah, it's helping a lot.
Mikayla, you obviously came out ready to shoot today. Any particular New Year's Eve juice you're on?
No New Year's juice. Just wanted to play well for the team. It was kind of a payback from last year at home when they beat us. So we all just came out kind of with a fire under us and just went out hard.
I know Jen's not in here, but can you talk about Jen Brandon's game today?
Yeah. Well, I can't say better than Talia just said she's not human. It's funny, you look at it, and I know this, it's almost a quiet 17 and 19. I mean, you just expect Jen to do what she does, and this is a particular game where she's going to thrive because, Oregon's so spread out, and they're playing so up and down, so there's no one who's going to outrun Jen in that kind of game, and I thought she played to her strengths really, really well. I thought she made good decisions. She finished well, she knocked down her free throws, and obviously she rebounds, better than anyone I've seen. So it was fun to see her in her element.
Can you talk a little bit about the mood of the team now, as where they are as they go past this weekend?
Totally. Well, in shocking news, winning's a lot more fun. It's easier to just enjoy it, but I think what this team really understands is that coming off that weekend, we knew that wasn't supposed to be fun. We watched, I think it was 68 clips from last weekend, and it wasn't a blame thing. It wasn't an anger thing. It was, hey, we weren't good enough. And I think you talk about this point here with a family, you have to be able to be honest and take it for what it is, and they know our staff loves them. I think they know they love each other, and then you can take the basketball aspect of it, and it's not personal. And we came out, and we had really, really good, hard practices, and it made us prepared for this weekend. So now I think we need to take the confidence and the good feeling that comes from a win and still be as competitive and still be as humble and hungry and take that on the road with us. And I think that's our job as the coaching staff, to kind of channel this good good energy into staying competitive and staying really hungry to get more wins.
Talia, can you talk a little bit about, coach, just about their responsibility to bring that onto the road? What about you as a captain? What's your responsibility for helping the team to take that on?
Yeah, well, it's more not even just from a captain perspective, but also just from people who've been here, and have had, let down weekends or just let down games, just really it's making sure our mental and our psyche's good. Our psyche will be strong. So I think everyone's in a good place. Like, we all left LA, like she said, it wasn't finger pointing or like we weren't trying to point out specifics. We all knew we just good old fashioned got our butts kicked. Like, that's it. And we knew the coaches were going to show us what we needed to do, and we just trusted them. So I think we're going to really buy in, and they're going to help us prepare and show us the good things that happened today and the bad things, and just help us stay competitive and get a win next week.
Talia, being a Haas business major, what aspects do you take from Haas Business School onto Harvard court?
Honestly, I didn't think it would be this, but it's really competition. Like, I worked for every grade this semester because we all know that curve. We all know the max GPA can be 3.4. So we're all trying to get good grades. So it's really a competition. Like, just wanting to do your best.